find me. Phoenix LD20 with a light cone. That's Last Suspect's light. Seems to be kind of a wilderness companion these last few trips, huh? Where are you at, the viewfinder? There you are. Cool. Dinner complete. Beautiful evening. Temperature's dropping, probably around 50 degrees now. We're gonna make our way in the tent here a little bit. Brush the teeth. Maybe do a sponge bath. You want to go do one of those cold sponge baths again?
No, not again. I liked
that was
it,
painful,
but not
wasn't
right
it?
out here.
I don't want to do one tonight. Go
Yeah,
to that glacier
either.
lake. Can you imagine?
Oh,
dude,
gosh.
That cold
horrible.
water. It's like, 2 degrees away from ice.
Ugh, more like
Put it in the bucket, and that's how we do it. We put it in the pack bucket, and then we'll kind of sponge bath out of that.
Man, that was like freezing last time on summer snow. Check it out. Watch it.
You will see the other parts put together when I get time. Totally heard a rock slide just then.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal up here.
Either that or somebody ripping it.
Could happen. Alright, we'll make our way to the tent here in a minute. I'm tired, dude.
Me too. So's dog.
There's that Trip Tease line by Kelty. I love that guy line. I use it for lanyards too. They also have it on the corners. Actually, that's the REI tent that has it. Trail Dome T2 Plus. Pretty awesome. Dude, guess what? I think we're running low on water. We got to go filter tonight. I hiked that sucker up. Let's go top it off so we got full water when we wake up in the morning. Plus, Allie needs to be watered. Huh, Dogness? What do you say?
Yeah.
Dog pack, that thing fires up in the night.
She could say thank you, she would.
She has a pretty good life with the Nutnfancy family, that's for sure. We just did a mini hike back to the creek. Last Suspect, myself. We gotta filter some water so we don't have to do it in the morning. And then Allie, the mountain dog, I don't know if you can see her across there. She just got watered up. She drank a lot too, didn't she? You guys might find this funny, but I generally am against using flashlights on a night like tonight. And in fact, we hiked all the way over here without flashlights. Talking about orienteering at night. I was teaching them about the slopes. I can't film them because the camera won't show it. About listening to the waterfall. You can use that for navigation. It's all you really need. I mean, the only reason we need lights, honestly, right now is so you guys can see what's going on. Look at these beautiful little wildflowers. I'm trying to be real careful not to step on them. I might have to go out here though and water filter. I don't want to do it in the fast-moving water. We'll go over here and find a peninsula. Hang on, and then that emerald colored lake is right here too. Just gorgeous. There's a little trail right here too. People have been walking down, it looks like. I'm glad Allie got clean too. Her pawpaws were like filthy. Suspect going over there to do some investigation. Dude, I need that sitting pad. Working the Nightcore D10 and a headband, by the way. And that is the only light I brought with me on this trip. And then, of course, Last Suspect has LD20 with him. So that's kind of our searchlight, if we need it. And then he has an L1D and a headband. Both very capable lights. I mean, in high skies, I hiked down with this light alone. And it worked just marvelously. God, this is where I was 7 years ago, filtering water. How sweet is that? Back here again. Look how clean that water is. This filter pretty much rocks. Glacier water. It's going to be awesome tasting. Big time. Let's put this out here. Away from sediment. see our Phoenix LD20 as the beacon. We don't rely on technology. We will use it when it's working though. You're foolish not to. Plus you can navigate with that waterfall to the right. I don't know if I said that before. End of a long day, water filtering complete. We just watered up Allie. Washed her paws off. She's not licking her paws, so she's doing okay, I think. She's tired though. She went to sleep immediately. There's last suspect, my son, jamming his clothes into the corner pockets of our tent for this expedition, the REI Trail Dome T2 Plus. What do you think, suspect, so far?
Bit not as roomy as the ledge, but
yeah,
it'll do. I mean,
it's a little bit more cramped than what we're used to, but it's also 2.5 pounds lighter.
I like it though, it's roomy enough.
It's got good headroom, 41 inches. I'll talk more specifics in the morning. We got our Mountain Hardwear down bags ready to rock, all fluffed up. Vesties, both the aft vestie and the forward vestie are rocking gear. This is the aft one, the back vestibule. Boots drying out, liners taken out, and then the forward one's got sandals and other stuff. There you go. Nutnfancy, last suspect, Allie the mountain dog, bedding down for the night here in the thin air. Beautiful evening. Good hiking, dude. You did well.
Thanks.
Good morning, TMPers. Waking up in the tent. The REI Trail Dome T2 Plus is the model we're in. Dogness has woken up too. She, as always, is waiting for us to release her so she can go exploring critters out there. What a dog. Good girl. There's my son, last suspect, waking up. Oh, it's about 8 in the morning. We probably fell asleep about midnight, I'm thinking. And we'll get going, make some chow. What? What do you want? You want to go outside, don't you? Huh? Go and open up the door and let Dogness out. Here, sit. You sit. Sit down. Not on the bag, dummy. I don't want all your garbage on there. God, look at this. Look at the nastiness she brings in with her. Nasty. I wonder if I think that came undone from the stake. That's why that vestie's so loose. Yep. Allie, free. Giddy up. Silly dog. That stake needs to be relocated. It's a little bit loose on that side. We'll go check out the exterior of the Trail Dome T2 Plus here in just a sec as we get dressed here in the high mountains. Check this out. Oh, awesome. Been hearing rock slides all morning come down right out here. Beautiful day out here. We just saw some mountain goats. There they are. See them by the Quonset hut out there? Let's see, where am I at? If I can find it right there. There they are. Let me get on a tripod so I'm steadier. Gotta be careful though, because they'll think Allie is a wolf. And they'll book it, if they haven't already booked it. Oh good, they're still there. See him over here? Allie, sit. Down. 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 Silly dog. They're over at the Quonset hut right now. See him? See if I can get closer. Looks like a couple kids there in the herd, and there's a big herd right here. Check this out. Hopefully I'm not making you guys dizzy. Check that out. Nice. You stay, dog. No go. There's few people up here this early in the morning, so they're ranging around where normally people are hiking. They'll go up to higher elevations as the people come into the basin. And I'll unclip from the tripod to show you guys what it looks like around here. Look at this. Yep, that's mountain goat territory pretty much. Allie, she sees them too. She's just hanging out. No, you stay. See, she won't release unless I tell her to. I do not let her go chase things like that. No way, man. You stay put, dog. That is so cool. Look at the whole herd right here. There's a ton of them. See them right there on the slope? There's like 12 of them. Isn't that cool? And the mom and the kid are going to go join the herd right now. Beautiful little bird. Look at this area we're in, dude. Is this a majestic or what? Wow. Good girl. Good girl. I know you want to go chasing. It's in your blood.
No.
No go. You're not going after the mountain goats. You are not going after the mountain goats, dog. Once people start coming in the basin, they'll start going to higher elevations.
Yeah.
Oh look, that mom and her kid came on this forward slope. Check that out. It's cool. They're right there on that forward slope, on that ridge. Right there. Just grazing along. The kid's been nursing off her too. Yeah, her kid's close by. I don't see him right now. He's goofing around somewhere. So let me see their binos. I want to check them out through the... This is why we carry binoculars. Rocking a pair of Zeiss Compact 10 Power. My favorite compact binos I've ever used. Love these things. Time to check out the mountain goats.
Where you been, dog?
I already got lots of footage of them. We need to get closer footage.
Cool, you can see him moving. Come move forward if you want.
Let's walk.
The kids are
The thing about having Allie with us is that it'll scare them. Their instincts will kick in thinking it's a wolf, and they'll book it. So we have to be real careful. I think these mountain goats are a little bit acclimated to people though. They see people all the time. Oh, look at that little kid with the mom. That is so cute. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? There they are. You hear that kid?
Yeah.
Oh, there they are right there. Check that out, dude. They're up on the ledge. There's a whole family of mountain goats climbing up right here. See them? Isn't that cool?
Think we could get closer?
Shut up, dog. Allie.
We see him go behind the ridge.
Suspect checking them out. Their abilities in this terrain, guys, is just nothing short of mind-boggling. What they're able to do, they can jump from one location to another.
Looks like the family's moving on.
I've seen these mountain goats up on these cliffs. You may see them do it here. They'll jump 12 feet, 20 feet from one ledge to another. Yeah, check that out. They're up higher, aren't they?
Yeah. The kid's hopping.
Isn't that cool? That looks like the big mama taking care of her kid. They are an amazing creature. Mountain goats are. So glad they're back here. They're doing so well too in this area. As you can see, there's a good population here. I'm so glad to see it. It's really cool to come out to a location like this and watch these mountain goats in their natural habitat and be a part of what they're doing. It's a lot more important to me than, I don't know, going out and killing one. I just don't get into that at all. Sanctity of life. I'll talk about that more. Oh yeah, check that out. They're way up there. I don't condemn people who hunt. I don't. In some areas it's necessary. Hang on a second. Dude, check it out. Isn't that cool? And to give you guys some perspective on what these mountain goats are doing and where they are, I'm just going to zoom out. Hang on, look at this cat right here skirting that area. Can you imagine yourself up there where this mountain goat is? Take a look. That's rock climbing territory where they're at. And they're just chilling. Chilling out. That's where they live, man. That's their home. They're just taking a walk, going out for a stroll on a sunny mountain morning. No big deal. But occasionally the mountain goats will screw up and they'll slip and fall to their death. I've seen the remains of them where that's happened. They're sure-footed and they are amazing in this terrain, but they can make mistakes too.
That's when you're done that snow patch over.
Bighorn sheep around here too. They're a little bit harder to spot though. They're very wary. These mountain goats here are fairly used to human interaction as far as seeing humans all the time. I think I said that before. So that's why the suspect is allowed to do what he's doing right now. Suspect, that's good enough. Don't get any closer. up, dog? Whole family of mountain goats right there. Allie, when she's hearing that raven, quit it, dog. No. It's a raven, silly. Burn up all my batteries filming mountain goats. Sure is cool to see them though. Love seeing these out here.
See the big mountain goat, the two younger ones?
Yeah, they're in the viewfinder right now. I'm filming them. They're on like a huge precipice at the top of a 100-foot cliff, and it's life as normal with the mountain goat. Check out where they are. Once again, I've shown it to you guys before, but it just is mind-boggling. No big deal. Life as a mountain goat. They're probably on, I'd estimate, I don't know, 3-foot wide ledge, if that, maybe 2 foot wide. Mountain goat don't need much to stand on. It could be like 3-inch ledge they can stand on. I've seen it. Up here in this exact basin, we were looking down on some mountain goats and they were on this really narrow ledge. I was like, holy cow, how in the world do they do that? They do it. Isn't that cool? You'll remember this the rest of your life. Suspect watching mountain goats. And TMPers, these are the types of memories I'm talking about right here. They're pretty used to Allie, it looks like. Now that they're in their high places, they're not really freaking out about her. Ravens cackling off in the distance. Actually right behind her head. Mocking Allie. Hey, girlfriend. What'd you see? What'd you see? Hear those ravens out there? I'll boot her up and we'll see if she does better. There's some other hikers coming in. Oh, check that dude out over there.
Dude, they're pretty far.
Mrs. Nutnfancy's gonna be pissed.
Why?
If Allie the mountain dog has a little injury. Her pawpaw's not doing well. Front left.
She's trying her best, please, though.
Looks like our goat friends followed us back to the campsite on their cliff. That's right, they are right outside our campsite. You can see them up there. That wind is really kicking up too, gusting to about 40 miles an hour right now. See if I can hold it steady enough without the tripod. There we go. Nice. Wind died down. Time to eat a little bit of breakfast. We have a concern about Allie's front left paw. Even though I shoot her up and spent a lot of effort on taping her up so she wouldn't get sores, you can see there's 2 sores on her front left paw. And she's limping at times, so we're very concerned about her and whether she can make the summit attempt or not. See, she's licking it occasionally too. We got to go all the way up there, and then we have another 7 or 8 miles hike out, so we're looking at about 15 miles of hiking today if we do it. I don't want to hurt her, so we're thinking about that now, and it's a tough call. I'm going to take care of our dogness. Suspect, you're doing breakfast, right, dude? Everything's over here that you need, by the way. Just did an infield review of the REI Trail Dome T2 Plus. That was a good tent. A little bit small in dimensions. I'll annotate it there. My infield review, I always break that out into its own separate video. Love the colors on it. Blends in very nicely. Has that lightly colored top, so the light fuses through nicely. Makes it nice and bright inside. This is one reason I'm not a huge fan of internal frame packs, is when you're at your campsite like we are now, organization is a problem. Everything you have needs to be put somewhere. There's my extra batteries for cameras, some of them, and then everything has to be shoved down into the pack. With an external frame like Last Suspects here, it's rigid, it stands up, you can access stuff easy. See the spreader bar here? And there's a shelf in the middle of the pack so you can stack stuff and find it. It has zippered pockets on the outside. For in-camp organization, it rocks. Internal frames, in my experience, suck for in-camp organization. They lose their rigidity when they're unpacked. So here I have my clothes spilling out everywhere. I got to shove them all back in. It's a constant process of shoving stuff in, taking stuff out, constantly. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of external frames. Looks like that mountain goat has the right idea. Sunning himself on the side of a cliff, right by our campsite, no less. That's pretty cool, huh? Taking the tent down. We decided after all, when we do the summit attempt, we'll just have the tent taken down. We'll probably book it out tonight. Camping is a lot of work. Backpacking especially. It is tough. If you don't think so, go out and do it sometime. Sometimes I just get so tired of the work. Last couple years, I've been real busy with TMP and the jobs, that's true. But also, man, I was like, before I cranked up TMP, we were doing backpack adventures, probably 2 a month in the summer. Kind of like what we're doing right now in TMP. And, dude, it's a lot of work. Just keeping your gear in good shape, keeping it clean like this. I want to roll it up and keep all this dirt in it. Keep your gear in nice shape. Takes work. Also, guys, I think I mentioned this in summer snow. Some guys will, well, just stuff your tent in. No, don't stuff your tent in. I think some thinking is, well, if you roll it up the same way, it'll like crease the waterproofing. That's garbage. Totally never happened. I've been doing this for 30 years. Just roll it up. You can get your most compact form factor by rolling it too. Again, this is the Quarter Dome T2 Plus by REI. You can see how small this thing's getting. This is where I kind of wish I had my Alta knee pads with me. I love this tent. What do you think about it, Suspect?
For this, pretty snug, but I think it's pretty good for what we had.
Since I was carrying it, I really liked it. Since it's lighter than my other alternatives. I didn't do a very tight roll job on that. I may have to redo it at the house. We'll see. That'll be good enough for now, though. It's dry, though. I don't have to reset it up. Anytime your tent's wet, you have to go back home and set it up and dry it out. If you don't, you're going to ruin your tent. It's going to stink. And most people do that. They think their tent's dry and it's not. It has moisture in it, and then they go to set it up next year. And they're going, man, this tent stinks because you had moisture in it. Pretty much every time you get home, you need to reset your tent up and clean it. I might be able to get away with not doing this tent since it's such a dry day out here. We made sure that it was dry. Put your finger in there, Suspect. Hard. Cool. As usual, we're getting a late start. We've been filming mountain goats all morning. Did the mini tent review too. There's always so much to do. Cool. Got it.
And here comes the rain.
I think we should be okay. Did you just get hit with some?
Yeah.
Huh, maybe it is good. We just took this tent down. Foot's pretty nastified. Let's do a little camp wash on it. Pocket wash. Trek and Travel. I found these at REI. 1 leaf. I'll use about a half a cup of water to do this. And the cleaner your foot is, the better it will hike. Get it wet. Look at the dirt coming off of that sucker, man. Plus I'm going to tape my heels too with duct tape. Between the toes. Plus I did that mountain goat hike in my sandals, so I got dirt all over my feet. Did the other one already, and it's nice and clean. Come on this side so they can see. It's kind of gross, but it's a good video for foot maintenance. Your feet are your car out here. Your feet, your knees, your joints, something goes wrong, you're stranded. Foot wash complete. Probably about a half a cup of water is all I spent on that. I do have a pack towel, but it's buried deep in my pack, so I'm just going to use a blue shop towel I brought with. Nice thing about having a clean foot is it'll respirate better. And in other words, sweat better. And then this back portion where I'm getting that blister, I'm going to tape that and it'll have nice clean adherence. hand wash time. A little soap leaf. Dissolve it, start rubbing it around. Mountain goats, where'd they go? Went trekking around that side, didn't they? Here you go, here's some more water. There you go, hold it down while I sprinkle it on. Rub it, rub it, rub it all over. That's probably sap. I'll give you an alcohol wipe for that.
No, it's from the shampoo.
Okay, hustle. Rub it. It's nice to have clean hands, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't take a heck of a lot of water. How's that?
Good.
I want to have you do it with me too, because I want to clean mine. We got water nearby, that's for sure. Got the camp cleaned up mostly. Garbage sack still sitting out as we pick up. Got the pack stowed over here. Decided to put the tent up as we attempt the summit. I say attempt because I just don't know if we can do it. I have a huge blister on my left foot. Despite my best efforts. I know, it happens. Liner sock, quality sock and all. My feet sweat a lot. That creates that rubbing moment there on my heel. We'll see how it goes. Allie too's limping around with her sore front left foot. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Underway now for the summit. Last suspect, Nutnfancy, Allie the mountain dog. Play it by ear. This was in shadow yesterday. Now with the sun full up noon, you can check it out. The glacier. It's a nice run out here for sledding. Sweet. There's a Quonset hut where we saw our mountain goat friends earlier this morning. Last suspect, Allie, hiking along. What a gorgeous day this is. See the city off in the distance. Mountain goats are smart. If they have any type of threat, they just go to the high ground. They know no one can follow them there. Like a mom and her kids. Taking the high ground. That's where they like to live anyhow. They only come down to the lowlands to graze once in a while. Early in the morning. Allie, no go. Allie! Allie, no go. No go. Get over here. What are you doing over there, dog? You having fun in the snow? Good girl. You like that snow? Where'd those mountain goats go? You're silly. You're a silly dog. You are funny. Yes, good girl. You like that snow, don't you? Good girl. Taking a little snow bath there, Allie. Probably what the mountain goats do too. We're so late and getting started because we've just been having such a great time seeing our mountain goat friends this morning. On into the afternoon, watching them frolic in the snow with their babies. Their kids. Whole family of mountain goats. Isn't that cool? What an adventure. I don't think it gets any better than that, does it? That's pretty cool, man. Told you we'd be doing some cool adventures in the Nutnfancy project. Here's one of them right here. By the way, my face is probably all white from the sunscreen, especially when I grow my beard out. So it's just the way it is. Look at this basin. This is one we showed you coming up yesterday. How cool this is. I want to see if we can hike all the way along here, go up on that ridge, up to the summit here, right there. Allie the mountain dog doing what she's been trained for.